about? Swing or not? Like, nigga gonna come up to me, bro, why you being racist to other people in other countries? For money. For clout. I've said it many times. I don't give a fuck. I have no morals. I'm a fucking sociopath. Korean niggas is weak as
Johny Somali, the world's biggest clown. The IRL streaming world has its fair share of wild characters, and I am fully aware that there are streamers, mainly on Kick, who sometimes veer off to the same path as Johny Somali. But make no mistake, no one quite matches his level of disruption. If I had to point my finger at a single individual who consistently wreaks havoc in the IRL streaming world, I'd point to no other than Johny Somali. This guy has managed to damage not only the digital world, the internet, but also the real world with his antics. He is one of the key reasons why many young kids these days think that it's cool to livestream their own wild behaviors, especially on platforms like Kick, and do the same type of degenerate content he does. To clarify, not everyone on Kick makes this kind of content. There are some clean, respectable streamers out there who actually focus on positive and entertaining content without stooping to such lows. Unfortunately, they are in a minority, as it seems like a majority of Kick streamers are still trying to replicate the shock value formula. This is just absurd. Watching this, along with many other clips on the internet, is downright ludicrous. It's almost laughable that someone like Johny Somali even exists. But here we are. I'm really trying not to be mean, because I don't want to come across as an asshole or sound overly harsh. But honestly, this behavior is simply unacceptable. The reason I say his live streams affect the internet as a whole is because impressionable kids see this type of content and think it's cool or funny to go out in public and harass innocent people who are just trying to go about their day. They don't realize how dangerous and irresponsible it is. The truth is, you never know what someone else might be going through. When you choose to act out in public towards a stranger, you're showing a complete lack of respect and consideration. And what really blows my mind is that Johny has been blessed with a monetized platform and the ability to visit amazing places like Korea and Japan, places that are dreams for many of us to visit. Personally, it's my dream to visit those countries, to experience their culture, and to see a beautiful change of scenery. So when I see people like Johny Somali, who have the opportunity to do what I can only dream of, and then blatantly abuse it, it makes me really upset. Now I know someone in the comments might argue, well, the only reason why he has a platform is because of his degenerate stuff he's done. And yes, I hear that argument, and I understand it. But that doesn't mean that he has to keep creating harmful content. He could always change his style and take more responsibility for what he's put out there. Honestly, for heaven's sake, that dude has been in a constant streak of getting his ass handed to him. He keeps getting walled up by different civilians over his behavior.
Don't grab nothing. Oh.
Anonymous sent $3 Hiroshima.
Humiliated time and time. Recently, there was a clip where he tried to instigate a fight with a guy while having two of his friends with him. They 3v'd him, yet they still got clapped. It's almost like karma catching up to him over and over. Now, we have to consider the big picture. When Americans like Johny travel to places like Korea or Japan and cause scenes, it reflects poorly on all of us. People in these countries start to develop a negative view of Americans because guys like Johny make us look terrible. Recently, he even got himself into hot water by kissing the Statue of Peace and then twerking and grinding on it.
During his travel in Korea over the past month, the American live streamer uploaded a video of himself kissing the Statue of Peace in Itaewon and performing a lewd dance in front of the monument.
Knowing full well that his actions could offend the local population. If you're wondering why this was offensive, let me explain. This statue holds significant culture and historical value for Koreans, and here's more information on that. Reports suggest that Korea might actually lock him up for 10 years, given his repeated offenses. And honestly, they could do it. His live streams alone provide concrete evidence of his actions and the chaos he causes, as everything is recorded by him. While Johny did issue a public apology for his actions regarding the Statue of Peace, many people don't believe him. He's done this before in Japan. He made a public apology there too, supposedly to atone for his wrongdoings. Yet he later went on to sneak diss them behind their backs. It's clear his apology was nothing but a lie.
My intention in coming to Korea was not to cause this kind of stuff. My intention was to come here, do my live streams, make content, and be funny.
He also added that he did not want to hurt anyone or get anybody in trouble, and that he learned such behavior is absolutely unacceptable in Korea. Somali then stood in front of the Statue of Peace, apologized in Korean, and bowed his head for his wrongdoing.
So to all the people of South Korea, I just want to apologize for what I've done, and I really did not mean to hurt your guys' pride this much, and I will no longer talk about your statue or touch it ever again. I hope that I can live in peace here in South Korea.
There's even a YouTuber who put a bounty on Johny Somali's head, willing to go to extreme lengths of hunting him down for disrespecting Korea.
Local YouTuber has tracked down Somali and in the middle of the street assaults him with his fist.
Hey.
Somali sustained facial bruising. The YouTuber who attacked the American was arrested on the spot by police officers who had been called to the scene in advance.
대한민국에서 앞으로 저렇게 소말리 같은 애들 진짜 처리할 거니까 앞으로 대한민국에서 하지 마. 알겠지? 소말리. 야, 굿나잇 소말리. 굿나잇. 굿나잇.
Somali is escorted by police officers and gets into a patrol car.
Somali, say something. Somali, say. Say.
Hurting Johnny is also beneficial to this Korean YouTuber, as it brings him a lot of exposure for cleaning up the streets. Other encounters have been reported as well, as people in Korea are simply tired of this guy getting away with so much chaos.
Go to Johnny's stream, we're gonna have a good time.
Whoa! Great night.
Go to Johnny's stream, we're gonna have a good time.
Whoa! What's the problem? You guys. No.
Oh no.
No.
Who the
Oh no. Bring your ass back here, boy. The fuck my phone.
You better get your phone. Yo, give him his phone. Give him his phone. Give him his phone.
Bro, get Johnny.
Look at this. We got your face. Pull up. I swear to God.
He's like a roach that keeps coming back, no matter how bad the situation seems. But here's where it gets even worse. Johnny has a friend who creates the same kind of content. They both find random people to harass, play the victim when they're under pressure, and call the police or keep rambling at people as they walk away. All of it is just quote-unquote content, I suppose. Of course, the two of them aren't solely to blame. The people who donate money and watch Johnny's streams are the main source of his income. It's their support that allows him to continue making this kind of content. His fans are also complicit. Even if they watch just to see him suffer, they love chaos, and as long as Johnny keeps providing it, they'll keep watching it, even if they don't personally like him. It's sad because Japan and Korea are known for being respectful places with little commotion, which is why they are ideal spots for people like Johnny to abuse their kindness, and he knows that. But it's foolish to go to another country and engage in such clown behavior without understanding their laws or their culture. That alone should be a good enough reason not to start trouble, because you can't defend yourself if you can't communicate properly. In conclusion, this entire situation is a mess, and it should serve as a warning to others. Don't go to other countries and act like a brainless dimwit. It's not just disrespectful, it's dangerous. Be respectful to others. It's a pretty self-explanatory quality, honestly. Treat others how you want to be treated, and if you're lucky enough to travel and experience other cultures, don't waste the opportunity by acting like a foolio. The world doesn't need another Johnny so freaking Lamy. And the last thing we need is more kids thinking this kind of behavior is cool or funny. That's all I have for y'all today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe. Doing that can help boost my channel. Till next time, and stay tuned.